All right, y'all. So today I am joined by a very, very special guest. I'm excited to have him on the channel. I'm excited to hear what he has to say. This is Looking Glass Crypto. And before I bring him on here, I just want to say he has a very, very unique trading style. He trades using primarily moving averages and trend lines and a little bit of market cipher and some other indicators in there. And when I first came across him, I was a little bit skeptical, but after following him on his Telegram for a while, he has a very, very high accuracy and he makes calls for those big swings all the time. And so I'm going to have him on here to kind of walk through his trading style. It very much intrigues me. I think it will intrigue you as well. And at the very least, you can learn something new. So I would like to welcome Looking Glass Crypto. What's going on, bro?
Dylan, brother, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, I've been watching you trade on Telegram, and you are very confident in your positions when you enter trades, when you're scaling out, when you're scaling into trades. I watch you build positions once we come above certain areas, and you're very confident in sharing what you're doing. And I have to say, you have a very high accuracy when it comes to calling pivots in the price.
Right.
So, could you break down quickly just I guess a few of the trades that you made recently and how you're doing this, right? You're using moving averages and some very super secret trend lines as well, correct?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so just to get started here. So I use a combination of moving average and trend lines that I draw using moving averages. So basically, we're just gonna get started with the basics, right? So this here, the pink thicker line would be your 600 EMA, right? Your exponential moving average. Your thinner pink would be your 600 SMA or simple moving average, right? So the basic idea is that once these start crossing up, the thinner SMA starts crossing above your thicker EMA, uh, you might start getting you know, price might start crossing it down. Here's been holding at support this whole time, but yeah, it might start crossing it down. So basically I use a combination of EMAs. So what I'm gonna do now is just turn on the EMAs. So I use the 350 EMA, and this could be for any time frame. So it's not necessarily a daily EMA, it could be any time frame.
So
So
it depends on what time frame you're looking to trade. Like you do this on maybe the 1 hour, the 4 hour, but just for example, now you're using the daily, correct?
correct. Yeah. Just as an example. But here's here are your major. By the way, can you hear those the Telegram notifications on your end or no?
No, I do not.
All right, yeah, sorry about that. But okay. So anyway, uh the basic gist, if you go back a bit, is if you if you see here, for example, on the COVID dump, right? Like we these EMAs were all above. So your major EMAs are your 600, your 350, and your 200, right? So like if they don't cross below each other, you're still bullish. So like this dump here, um, you know, I would have bought this dump all day just because all of these EMAs are still above. So once they stay above like this, you're gonna get pumps, especially on the 1 day. You're gonna get crazy pumps, right? But you're not gonna get these all the time. So you have to use different time frames. Uh, especially if you're scalping or doing like that, anything like that, you have to take you have to use different time frames and look for confluence basically. And so we'll just get started with what we've been dealing with in this whole range here. So this is a trade that I took to find the bottom. So if we go back on my Telegram, I posted this back in January, on January 23rd. I posted basically this trade here. Hold on one second. There you go. So, and at the same time, I'm going to show you guys how I draw the trend lines. Okay, so basically this white line right here is your 5 simple moving average, right? So what you want to do, we'll close these out just so you can kind of see that better. So what you want to do is here we have a range, an obvious range. You want to find the bottom of that range, right? So that would be this peak here. And you're going to put it to the lowest, to the lowest peak, you know, that it hits. So it's going to be this one here. So this is the same thing I posted back in January. Here. So this is the same trend line that I had posted. And basically if I turn on the price, you can see that that's where we actually bottomed out. So what you want to look for when you get to an important trend line like this, you want to look for your divergences on market Cipher, right? So we hit the trend line and then we put in a 4-hour bullish divergence here, right? Or as you like to call them, you know, uneven butt cheeks. But
yeah, the glutes.
Yeah, the uneven gluteus maximus. But
Bro,
yeah, so here
did you catch that bounce just now? I'm sorry, I'm off topic, but we just
I did not look at it right now, but
it's super small time frame. I'm sorry. Anyway, go on.
No, you're good, you're good. So anywho, yeah, we caught this bottom here. I think you caught it a different way. But I do remember you posting about it. So, you know, we both caught the bottom there. And you know, I post this on my Telegram. If you guys want to join, there's my Patreon will be linked in the description. So I do post a lot of these trades. If you want to go back to you know, the most recent price action we've had, this pump here that we had, and then the dump from 47, 48. 1 second. There you go. So we'll turn these back on. There you go. So all right. Here, what you want to do on these smaller time frames is you want to see the 350 crossing above, which is your green. You want to see it crossing above your pink 600 EMA. So because it didn't here, right? Like this, we already up here. I was already looking for a short because of how this was looking here. Like this EMA wasn't even close to crossing above, and the higher time frame you go, the slower these EMAs are to cross. So it would have had to pump from here pretty you know, violently to pull this EMA up. So I was already waiting for a I was already looking for a dump when we were up here. So basically, if we go to the daily real quick, we'll draw some other trend lines. So with this same concept of this 4-hour trend line, what I did was, let's go to the USDT chart real quick. And so what I did, right, was I made this parallel channel. So what you want to do is you want to get a bottom to a bottom, and then just put it right to the top that's like in the middle of all of these two, right? So you want 3 points of contact. From there, you know, you can go as crazy as you want. You can start dividing this parallel channel in half, basically. So you make another parallel channel from here to the midline, right? So from the bottom to the midline, and then from the top to the midline, right? So like now you have these two parallel channels dividing the one, right? So you can keep going as many times as you want, right? So you make another one. And this will all make sense on smaller time frames. Like it looks kind of crazy as you go on, but yeah, let's so yeah, you can, like I said, you can keep dividing them over and over, but it gets a little redundant after a while and it looks a little crazy. But this is basically when we were at the top, right? I was calling the top around 47 to $48,000, for like 47.8 to 48,000. So I posted that on my Telegram, and so here, this is that same parallel channel. I posted this when we were way down here, right? So I was posting these resistances here. This was a couple, like a day before we actually topped out. So this is on the 27th of March. And so yeah, on the next day here, we topped out right at the parallel channel and came down, right? So yeah, once we lost support here, once we did hold it, I got a few nice scalps from here, but we ended up crashing on this blue trend line here and going down. So real quick, you can see how these parallel channels are this is how I was able to catch this this pump here too. We pump right to the usually you'll go to level, right? So you get the bottom of this channel to the top of this channel, right? So like of the same channel. So and then yesterday we when I took a short here at the midline, and it was because of how these moving averages were looking, right? So like the 50, which is your blue, is below your 100, which is your yellow, and then your 100 is below your 200, which is your red, and then your 200 is below your 350. So if you see this and you see a pump, you're most likely going to come down. It's hard to tell like how far you're going to come down, but I did take this short and it's still open right now. So you know, I do see us coming a bit lower, just seeing how and how we already broke down from this channel, so we're probably going to hit the midline of the next channel. All you have to do would be like you hold command on Mac or whatever it is on, I think it's like control or whatever, and you drag the channel, put it right to the other one, and we're most likely gonna this is gonna be support right here, 36.8. That's what I'm aiming for with this short, and I'll take big profit there if we hit. And
you heard it, guys. 36.8, man. Make sure to set your limit orders. Just kidding.
Yeah, right. No, but yeah, man. This stuff works. So like on these smaller time frames, like this is a 1 hour, you'll make another trend line here. Here, let me change the
and just so I'm aware that white one, that's the 5 moving average, correct?
This is the 5 moving average. I always keep it on my chart. I make it white just to you know, for it to be more visible. But yeah, man, if you make a trend line here on the 1 hour, as you can see, this is like perfect support again, right? And I just don't think it's going to hold again. Usually you get like one good pump from it, and the next time you might get a few little scalps from there, but I do see us breaking down from here a bit. And what can happen here actually is a cool little pump to this green 38.8, and then I can see us coming down a lot more.
Let's see if that happens, bro. I just took a long, like I literally just took a long while we were on stream here.
Nice, brother. Nice. So, no, man, you could probably catch a nice, pretty nice scalp here.
I didn't know that it was one of Looking Glass Crypto's secret levels, though.
No, yeah, man. And so this right here is another here, let me close down my Telegram. It keeps there you go. All right, man. So this is, this is why this held here the second time, because we had this other, so when you get these like converging lines right here, this is going to be a strong support. So we actually could get a nice little pump from here, to be honest, but we'll just see how much of a pump we can get, because like I said, all these moving averages are not looking great. So
Right.
you know, we would need a pretty gnarly pump to change that. Also, so we talked a bit about the SMA, right? So we have the EMA, which is your thicker pink, and then the 600 SMA, which is your thinner pink. When the SMA is above the EMA, this is not great, because it takes, especially for the 600, it takes a while for it to be able to cross back down, and the only way to do that is to uh drop more, so that the EMA or the SMA can basically another, yeah, because you need another dump and then a quick pump, so that the EMA, because the EMA has more weight on the most recent candles, so a pump will make that one cross first. But yeah, these are pretty far apart, so that's another way to kind of,
Yeah.
you know
So your baseline for all of this, like the foundation for all of this, is basically the 600 EMA crossing with the 600 SMA. So when the simple
correct.
moving average crosses above the regular, the exponential moving average, you're looking for more downside. And then once that thick pink line crosses above the thin pink line, that's where you will be looking for the bottom.
Right, correct. So like you can see it over here when we got this pretty gnarly pump here. Um this whole time when the SMA was above, we kept getting pumps, but they kept being rejected because this SMA is above. As soon as the EMA crossed back above, we were able to catch the pump. You see
I
what I mean?
see. Yeah.
So
So as soon as that thick pink line crosses,
the
well, I guess
thinner,
the thin pink line crosses below the thick pink line, that's the
correct,
bottom.
right.
And
And you can see it all the way back. So the the SMA here is above, the thinner pink line is above, and as soon as it crosses up here, we got a pretty gnarly pump there. So yeah, man, that's basically the gist of my there's a lot more to it, and there's ways, a lot of different ways to find these channels and trend lines, and using different time frames to actually enter trades that are high percentage, because you don't want to just be taking trades willy-nilly here.
yeah, for sure. And I've seen you trade, and I like the way you trade. It's very relaxed. It's not like you're trying to like enter high leverage on 1 minute time frame. You're building
Right,
positions, and you have all your confirmations in order. So like the 600 moving averages, those are like your foundation. That lets you know, all right, it's time to start looking. And then you're
right.
using your other EMAs and your trend lines for confirmations. And it's crazy, man. I've seen you take trades in your Telegram when I'm totally like not knowing what the market's going to do, and you're posting like, yeah, I'm adding to my short here, even though we kept pumping up, and you're confident in it. And then lo and behold, we drop down after that.
Right.
So
I
bro,
appreciate it, man.
yeah, I mean, it's super intriguing, man, because I used to use a lot of EMAs, and I probably should get back into them, but I've never seen anyone do anything like this using trend lines based on moving averages and not based on price action. It's crazy how accurate they are too.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts. I didn't think any of this would work, to be honest. Like when I started making the trend lines, I was like, there's no way this works. And I started on higher time frames, right? So like the daily or whatever. And for a while, it took me a while for me to realize that it works on any time frame. You can go down to the 1 minute, and it'll work the same way. Obviously, the lower the time frame, the harder it's going to be to find these trend lines, just because you have a lot more peak and valleys, right? So like on the
Yeah.
1 hour, it's a lot easier. So like you can see a clear bottom here, and then a clear bottom here, right? So like you just make the trend line and wait for it to hit again. And what I usually do, I'm actually gonna sign up for the bot today, guys. So if you guys aren't on that, you guys should definitely sign up for Jay's trading bot there, because I'm using a different bot right now and it's not great. So like what I'll do here is I'll set my order to trigger when this trend line is hit. So like as soon as it hits, my order's triggered, and so I could be sleeping or whatever, and I'll be making money.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, the bot, beta testing is still open for people to get in for, I think, another week and a half. And yeah, you can set it to trade basically anything. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, bro, I really appreciate you coming on and giving the lowdown on your strategy here. And how can people find you? Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate you. How can people find you on, the internet, YouTube? How can people join your Telegram group where you're posting all your TA and stuff? And what other things can people be looking out for as far as Looking Glass Crypto goes?
Sure. So on YouTube, you can look me up as Looking Glass Crypto, and on Telegram, you can join my Telegram. It's either in if you go to my YouTube, it'll be a link to all of my videos. It's my Patreon. So either that, or you can hopefully link it in this video. And yeah, you can join my Telegram there. And I'm also working on a trading course to kind of, because I know this is a little different way of trading here. And my trading course, I've been working on it, for a couple months now. And once it's out, I'm gonna be choosing 3 subscribers randomly, so you guys could get the course for free, just as a show of appreciation. And yeah, guys, get in on this, because I have not seen anybody else trade it like this, and it actually works pretty well. So get in there, guys.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, appreciate you coming on. And everybody, yeah, go make sure to subscribe to Looking Glass Crypto. I'm in his Telegram group. I currently am not trading this way. I'm getting my feet wet. I'm kind of learning. I'm going to start incorporating this into my own trading style, bro. And it's always cool to continue to learn and incorporate other things into your trading. This is really awesome. Especially, I like this for swing trading. Because I like to scalp on lower time frames. This would be too much noise for me, but
right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, man. It is for swing trading. It works great. And it's actually a lot easier. You don't have to make as many channels or whatever. You're just waiting for a trend line to hit, and you buy in. That's how I was able to hit 100% trade. I think it was like 120% trade on Luna last month. So we caught the exact bottom. I posted it in my Telegram. And if I can go back to my Telegram here. 1 second here. So yeah, I posted these Luna trades. Basically as soon as it hit this parallel channel here, we caught it, and then it's also using the 600 EMA as support. So we caught the exact bottom, and oh, wait a second, that's not it. 1 second, it's this one here. Okay, there you go. So this is a Luna trade we took. So we're looking for the 600s to hold here, and also this parallel channel, and it sure did.
Yeah.
So
look, I mean, he called it. He said, "I'm buying a whole bunch of spot at $40. $40. That's exactly where we pumped from."
yes, sir.
So I don't have people on lightly on the channel, guys. Just so everyone knows, I'm actually impressed. I'm very impressed by this guy's his stuff. Like I said in the beginning, I was skeptical, but I've been following his Telegram for months, and yeah, he seems like this is doing pretty well for him. So I figured I'd have him on. Yeah, so take the info and do what you will, guys. But thank you so much for being on my channel, bro. And maybe we will do another collab again.
I really do appreciate it, man. And yeah, that sounds great. Great to me, man.
All right, peace, man.
Later, bro.